All right, so look, this next topic is based on a conversation that I had with Charlie. We're just on the phone, and I said something along the lines of, "Dog, how my man Justin Herbert lose to the Bucks? Like, how did the Chargers lose to the Bucks?" And Charlie got really offended at that question for some reason. Charlie, would you care to explain why that bothered you so much?
Because you're a height supremacist. Okay, it's because Baker Mayfield is 6'1" and Justin Herbert 6'6".
Is he
You
really though?
for
Is he
yeah, I
really
think so. So you just feel like Herbert should be beating this little pipsqueak. Baker's the better quarterback. Like I don't understand. You're like, it's like maybe you feel like the Chargers are a better team. They have the same record. You had the same exact reaction when I think Jacksonville lost to Carolina. What's the common denominator there? Like I'm just saying, like Nail, you got something going on where you're like, I mean, Herbert's big. He's supposed to be the better
So let
quarterback.
me
He's
hold on,
not.
make sure
I can
Baker
tell you what it
Mayfield.
is, though.
Baker
I can tell you what
Mayfield
it is.
is probably the fifth best quarterback in the league. After those big guys, who else is better than him? After those big guys,
after it's the
who
four
you
is
going to talk about?
it's
Jalen Hurts?
Mahomes, Allen.
Ask Frank to be honest and who he's going to take between Baker and Jalen Hurts. But I'll shut up.
Give me Jaden Daniels over both of them. How about that? Give me Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Well, we
He's not
playing in
better, but we'll
non-contact
still do
jerseys.
that.
We playing in non-contact jerseys. Is that what we're doing? Okay.
Jaden Daniels is not better yet, but he will be. So let's do that.
Mayfield is 5. Go ahead, Frank.
This
Mayfield
is
not better than golf. Not better than golf. Go ahead.
okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that save. Here's the issue, right? I know exactly what it is with Nell, right? Justin Herbert's a way better thrower of the football. It looks better. And, they started off this season a lot better. So we forgot that we're the same people that came on here and we got the whole graphic. You could probably pull it up, the Super Cousins jump. That's who Herbert has been, for a large portion of his career. And that game on Sunday was indicative of Justin Herbert. Because if you look at it, they started off strong and that was it. It just fizzled out from there, and they didn't do anything after the first couple of drives where they scored their points. Literally, the best part about it was I think Herbert had 17 fantasy points, like at the midway through the second quarter. He finished with 18. So that just kind of lets you know like exactly what happened to him in that game. And the thing about Baker, especially when he has Mike Evans, he seems to be a pretty decent quarterback. I think there's something to be said about quarterbacks and do we write them off too early and giving them a chance to develop themselves and grow in this league, because Baker looks like a completely different player than the one we had written off. And even when he hasn't had his weapons, has played decent in spots and has done decently well. I still can't call him number 5 because he's still a mountain climber, and I'm not going to do that, or the 6th best quarterback. I just feel like some of the younger guys are going to come up and pass him anyway. But as of I mean, he's going to. But as of now,
I'll say this. I probably shouldn't have been so surprised seeing as though they have a bare cupboard over there, their wide receiver over there with the Chargers. I mean, when you're depending on
you don't like Lab McConkey?
Yeah, depending on him, no, he's a cool little piece to have on your team. But that being said, look, yes, I be hating on Baker a little bit, even though I'm a Baker fan. I'm a former Baker hater / fan / now I'm like
in the middle.
He's Baker. I mean, the thing about it is, I just felt like on top of the fact that they have a better quarterback, they have a better coach. I thought. I mean, Todd
still
Bowles
think they have a better coach.
pretty good, but I just felt like the coach is good. And it's like at this point in the year, I expect better teams to beat worse teams. Even though I talk trash about Burrow, that's why the Bengals usually win later in the year, because they lunch early on in the year a lot of times. But I was just a little disappointed, Charlie. I mean, I can't be a little disappointed about a player.
You can be disappointed, but kind of like you was like shocked. You're like, how the heck did this happen?
Yeah, I mean, but
and they got a burger dropped on.
Well, yeah, I was about to say what did shock me was the nature of the win. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even, See,
this is why I'm saying Baker Mayfield is a top 5 quarterback, because he can throw the ball with the best of them. Like, he will get in the shootout and you have a chance with anybody. With Jared Goff.
I think he's a lot.
I mean, he's a
lot more. He's not gun shy.
Goff,
Baker's not gun shy.
Like Dak or if
He's
you
not
like
better
Jalen
than
Hurts
Goff.
or all of those Justin Herberts and
He's
all
not
that
better than
stuff.
Goff.
Get out of here. Go
He
ahead.
I mean,
not.
Nell, if we being real, like the him and
Matt
golf thing
Stafford.
is a toss up. If we keeping it real, like
Goff
because
taller. Goff can play.
Hey, this is the Soggy. He said golf is
I
taller.
stop playing, man. Baker's
Oh
the
man.
man. I just be hating on him a little bit sometimes. Cause I don't know. Colin Cowherd got me back in the day.
Let's get to the stuff I don't like. Sidelines, grabbing stuff, whizzing footballs. Come on, you're going to be a franchise quarterback. What are you grabbing stuff that? Well, why?
Backwards hat guy.
I mean, the biggest difference with him now is he's not gun shy anymore, and he's just gonna let that thing rip. So it's
And
like,
I'm saying, I think he's less like trying to prove something than just playing football now. So I do respect it, man. But anyways, we can't waste too much time on Baker Mayfield, so we gotta get out of here because my man did lose, and I don't want to dwell on that for too long. Anyways, this is the Soggy Nachos podcast. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Tell somebody about it. Please. That's it, please. Peace.
that was usually my line. Yeah.
Feeling dangerous.